Clothing and office supplies, tools and rescue equipment, vehicles, rifles, and other small arms. Just some of the items available to law enforcement through the 1033 program. In West Michigan, departments have collected well over $5 million worth of property. While much of the information is freely available online, Fox 17 asked for lists of tactical equipment from 12 county sheriff's departments in West Michigan. 11 complied, one asked for an extension in response to our Freedom of Information Act request. Nationwide, more than 8,000 law enforcement agencies have access to the Law Enforcement Support Office, or LESO, which facilitates the 1033 program. It's simple to join. There's a one-page application. In Michigan, a law enforcement agency sends its requests to the Joint Forces headquarters. Once approved by the state coordinator, it's assigned a username and password. Then the shopping can begin.
Yeah, it's not just a grocery list that you go fill and then walk away with an armful of things.
Departments can't always get what they want. Federal agencies have first pick. Checks and balances are also in place.
Military will periodically come in and do an audit on us, and we have to be accountable to everything that we have.
But
because some of this equipment, depending on how it's registered through the federal government, it becomes our equipment, and we can actually sell it if we want to.
That said, the expectation is law enforcement requests only the items it needs.
We really researched these items before we went and sought them. So it didn't look like we were trying to stockpile something, because we have a need for the things that we bring in. We don't bring in anything extra.
As one might expect, those needs vary by department. In Barry, Muskegon, and several other counties, the most expensive requests have been for tactical equipment, such as firearms and sights, and armored and mine-resistant ambush-proof vehicles, or MRAPs. In June, Fox 17 got behind the wheel of one of those 38,000-pound armored personnel carriers, a vehicle remarkably nimble considering its mass.
There's all kinds of things we can use that MRAP for. Yeah, we can use it for tactical, that's obvious. The military is using it for tactical, but the military is also using it for rescue. We can use it for rescue also.
Captain Mike Poulin, who coordinates the program for the Muskegon County Sheriff, told Fox 17 safety is the reason his department has an MRAP.
I will agree that this is more than we need because of what the vehicle is designed to do. Right? But it still offers the same protection for us, actually more, but offers the same protection for us that we would get from the civilian market.
And that's a point Captain Poulin stresses. Much of the equipment available through the Law Enforcement Support Office can be purchased by police or sheriff's offices.
We're not getting anything that's that crazy or special, but it's everything we could go out and purchase, but we just can't afford to do it.
According to documents reviewed by Fox 17 here in West Michigan, there are at least 20 MRAPs, 15 Hummers or other armored personnel carriers, 62 M14 rifles, 77 M16 rifles, 10 pistols, 5 grenade launchers, 3 shotguns, and 38 bayonets, all obtained through the 1033 program.
Yeah, I've had several conversations with community leaders who have asked these same questions about, why do we have these devices, or what was our plan in getting some of these things. And I have to remind everybody this simple fact. Most of this stuff that we're talking about is for the protection of citizens and our law enforcement, our personnel.
In Barry County, Sheriff Leaf says some of the tactical equipment has been modified to be less than lethal, or will be used for other purposes.
These are shotguns. What we're going to do with these is we're going to sand this down, paint these orange. And what the orange shotgun is, it's a beanbag. It'll shoot a beanbag round. Most of the honor guards are using this type of rifle. So we got a bunch of these so we could start our honor guard.
In Kalamazoo County, Sheriff Richard Fuller has also acquired tactical gear such as rifles, a Hummer, and a boat, which is used by the Marine unit. Additions to the jail are also quite valuable.
The heart monitor, those are roughly $25,000 if we had to go buy it ourselves.
The Sheriff's Office has also gotten about $10,000 worth of dental equipment and exam tables, 3 oxygenators worth thousands of dollars, and 2 pulse oximeters, which run hundreds of dollars each. All equipment that's been bought and paid for by the American taxpayer and has been put to use in the new jail's medical wing. Sheriff Fuller says the savings to taxpayers in Kalamazoo have been significant.
But I'm much more comfortable saying that we've easily saved probably $250,000 in collecting the items that we've seen necessary to bring to the Sheriff's Office to help protect our citizens and our law enforcement professionals.
Now, according to the Law Enforcement Support Office, just 5% of the equipment available accounts for weapons, and less than 1% are tactical vehicles. Following the chaos in Ferguson, President Obama ordered a review of the 1033 program, which included the National Security Council and the Departments of Defense, Homeland Security, and Justice, among others. Committees in both the U.S. Senate and House have also held hearings on the program. In the studio, Paul Cicchini, Fox 17 News.